quick question for Paloma Faith. Paloma, what are you doing on the 27th of July? I mean, we've got big plans, but the question to you is, what are you doing on the 27th of July? Now, I've watched your video and I found it very informative. You're very clear that you hate racism. Well, Paloma, we hate racism as well. In fact, we've made that very clear for at least the past 10 years that we're absolutely opposed to racism of any type. So maybe you're on the wrong demonstration. Maybe you should actually be marching with us and standing with us. Second question. You say that you stand for equality for women. Is that all women, Paloma? I don't think it is. What you might not know, because you're obviously very ill-informed about Tommy Robinson, and when you're insulting Tommy Robinson, this goes for all the little spoilt, privileged little celebs with your fake Cockney accents. When you attack Tommy Robinson, you're attacking the entire British working class. You say you're against bigotry, but you're showing a remarkable level of bigotry, which is uninformed prejudice, just in case you didn't know, Paloma. You should know that. You sort of write songs and stuff, don't you? But we're against bigotry as well, Paloma. But actually the bigotry that we're against is the bigotry that comes from people very like you, who use your privileged position to bully and intimidate people. So what else have you been saying? Oh yes, let's get back to the equality of women. Women's rights. We made quite a few films, Paloma. You might not have seen them. They were called The Rape of Britain, made over a 4-year period, where we did a bit of a deep dive into the biggest sexual abuse against women scandal this country has probably ever seen. Up to 1 million white working class girls raped by Pakistani men, Paloma. That's racism, and that's abuse of women and abuse of girls and paedophilia and murder. But maybe you haven't been really paying attention when it comes to that sort of thing, Paloma. So let's have another look at your video. You're against fascism. What sort of fascism, Paloma? Are you against the sort of fascism that causes jihadists to cross the border between Gaza and Israel and slaughter people, young people, at a pop concert similar to the ones that you'll be playing in this summer? You know, you know what music festivals are, Paloma, right? And you know that jihadists went in and slaughtered Jewish children, Jewish teenagers, Jewish young people in their hundreds for one reason and one reason only, because they were Jewish. See, we're against all that, Paloma. That's our movement's really actually against that sort of genocidal fascism. So again, maybe you should join. Maybe you should actually educate yourself and sit down and have a little bit of a discussion with Tommy Robinson. And then you said something about Tommy and colour. What colours were you implying? Was it the rainbow flag? Was it people's skin colour? Were you implying that Tommy Robinson is a racist? Or he's a homophobe? Because if you don't know really much about Tommy Robinson, you'll know that neither of those things are true, because he's got friends that are gay and he's got friends that are all different colours. And he's got lots of Muslim friends as well. But you wouldn't know that, Paloma. You've got another problem, Paloma, haven't you? And I hope your fans aren't let down, because unless you have become the goddess of woke, as last time I checked, Paloma, you weren't omnipresent. Go and look that up in a dictionary. You probably don't know what it means. Omnipresent. You can't be in two places at once, Paloma. And this is just for all Polomas fans. If you happen to stumble upon this video, if the logarithm in the YouTube setup spews Paloma out in front of your faces, just for all Polomas fans, Paloma's double booked herself. Because according to Ticketmaster, Paloma's in Dorset at a music festival. And I'm taking she's doing what she does best, because doing political videos, Paloma, does not do you any favours. And it was interesting that after 1,700 comments on Twitter absolutely slating you for your bigotry and your hatred, you did what all lefty woke princesses did, and you turned off the comments. So how are you going to get from Dorset to the big demonstration where Paloma and her little teddy bears are going to wipe Tommy Robinson and his people off the streets? How are you going to get there? Helicopter? Time machine? Or a really fast car? Because that'd be dangerous, and you wouldn't want to do anything dangerous, Paloma, because you don't seem like that sort of person. The reality is, Paloma, you're a joke. You've made a fool out of yourself. And I would ask anyone that has doubts about what we're doing, about our movement, about Tommy Robinson, come to our event. It's not a demonstration. It's not a political rally. It is a festival of what it means to be British. And do you know what? Everybody's welcome. You want to come to our festival? You're going to behave yourself? You're not going to cause any trouble? Absolutely fine. But this just shows you the level of discourse that we've got in this country. And Paloma, the woke goddess, the woke princess, please, please stick to the music. Stick to what you do best. I don't know if you got paid for making that little video. I don't know anything about you. Never listened to any of your songs. Certainly won't now. But Paloma, keep the faith. See you all soon.